Hey guys, hi, Akash Sharma here from Traders Guide Live. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we will discuss, the real world challenges people are facing nowadays and how you can overcome using our indicator RAVAN Screener. Even the people those who are using RAVAN Screener indicator, those who are facing problems in entry, exit, you know, uh, identifying the trades, this video will be very powerful, and we will be discuss each and everything: how to enter, how to exit, how to identify sideways market, and how to follow the conditions, right? What are the challenges people are facing nowadays, right? So everything we'll be discussing in the video point to point. I have already made one new PDF. Based on that, we will be discussing each and everything. I hope those who have purchased the indicator has received this new updated PDF. Those who have not, I will share this updated PDF in the group, and make sure you have this new updated PDF. Here we have added the must read challenges and process to how to overcome that using our indicator. uh, right, so first point is like, always use the default settings which we are providing, right? Whatever settings I provide, these are the default settings you will be see on your chart as well. Always go with the default settings. If you have made any changes and if you want to reset the settings, you can go to the settings part. You can see here, downward defaults. Once you click on that, you will see the reset settings option. Once you click on reset settings, the all the settings which you have done previously will be resetted to default. Okay, always use default settings. Next is, in this indicator, many people are saying that, sir, what support resistance to use, when to exit, when to enter, how we can use the stop loss, where we can keep the stop loss and all. So I generally recommend to use support resistance zones. Here in this indicator, we have given dynamic support resistance, pivot points, and Fibonacci. Three type of support resistance we have provided. Right? You can use any of that. Right? And also there is an anti-target stop loss part, but I generally do not recommend to use anti-target stop loss. I will be discussing in the next video, means next point, when we come to that point. Currently I am just hiding that entry target stop loss, and let me show you those who want to use pivot, those who want to use Fibonacci retracement, how they can use and activate it. So you can see here in the settings, Ravan Screener settings, you can see show pivot points daily, right? Once you click on this, the pivot points will be plotted on the chart with three resistance and three support zones. You can see here, right? This is the pivot points. You can see this is the center pivot. These are the three resistance, and these are the three supports below that. Okay, so those who want to use Fibonacci, pivot points, you can just activate it and use it accordingly, right? It will be very powerful tool for profit booking too, right? You can use our signals, confirm the conditions, and use for profit booking. You can use this Fibonacci too. Sorry, this pivot points. Now those who want to use Fibonacci, you have to just check mark on this Fibonacci tool. It will be automatically plotted on the chart, and for the Fibonacci settings you have to go very down in this indicator settings. You can see here it is showing upper. Okay, it is showing upper part only. Whenever it doesn't show the upper part, you can go to the indicator settings, go last, and click on the reverse. It will show the upper data as well as below data both. Means if you have want below data, you can click on this reverse, it will show the below data. Okay, so here you can see this indicator also people use for profit booking and exiting the trades. You can see this level has break, upper level is this. When the level this breaking, make the confirmation candle on this line, you can to see the these targets. Okay, so this is the Fibonacci retracement that you can use for day to day trading. Okay, so make sure you use this Fibonacci retracement or pivot points or default. We have already shared this support resistance indicator, dynamic indicator. You can use any of the which is comfortable to you, that you can use it your day to day trading zone. Okay, Next is do not enter when condition are not matched. Make sure all four condition are matched. You can refer the video which we have already shared, the strategy video of the indicator. We have already shared the manual. This is the updated manual, but make sure you refer all four conditions before entering the trade. What are the four conditions? First is DI plus DA minus confirmation, right? For that conditions details, you can refer the PDF in detail. I'll show you by showing you buy, sell, range board, everything. Second is multi-time frame table. Third is RSI confirmation. Fourth is 50 MA confirmation. And you have to enter on the next candle opening high. Once you can see here, you get a long signal here on the high. Once the candle open and close below this, high, you can enter on that. You can enter over here, or you can enter. This is the breakouts. Candle. You can enter in this candle as well. It depends on you when you enter, and risk management will be taken by you itself. And for the stop loss, you can use swing low, swing high as per your need. Okay, fine. And next is always follow 50 MA, right? Do not enter. Okay, let me show you in this in the chart. See, this is the 50 MA line. People, all. I hope everyone is knowing this 50 MA line. So in that point, I have discussed. Always look for the signal. Let's say for sell signal, you will have to always look for the signal candle that should be below 50 EMA. Right, below 50 MA, you can only look for a sell signal, and above 50 MA, you have to look only for long signal. Right, if the signal is signal comes below 50 MA, let's say here you can see the long signal that is below 50 MA, wait for the breakout, wait for the all four conditions match, and then you can make your position accordingly. Same for the sell signal. You have the sell signal over here, wait for the breakout, you can enter in the next breakout confirmation candle and take the movement. Okay, you can see here as well. These are the news based gap up, but you can see here you get a condition signal earlier day, and see the based on the positive news how the market is performing. Okay, so always make sure if the condition matches, then and then only you have to enter. And for risky trade, let me talk about the risky trade. Right, whenever you get any long or short signal inversely, let's say you can see here, these are the noise on above 50 MA, only you have to look for the long signal. You can see here condition is match, here condition is match, here condition is match, here condition is match. These are the noise signal. So you have to understand that how to avoid this noise signal. Right, why this is noise signal, I'll explain you in some time. Okay, so always follow this 50 MA rule. Above 50 MA, above you have to look for buy, and below you have to look for sell. In some time you will find some risky trades like that. If you get a sell signal, you can book your profit on 50 MA, but at the same time you have to match all the conditions for sell except 50 MA. You can take an entry and take the risky trade. This is only for risky traders, not recommended for all. Okay, in some cases it does not hit the 50 MA as well, so it might be a risky trade for you. So always follow this condition 50 MA confirmations. You can even modify 50 MA to 30 MA as per your need. Next is a white candle, range bound market, sideways market. See, whenever you see white candles on the chart, you can see here this is the white candle that indicate a range bound market, right? That indicates sideways market. You can see here the gray zone in the below indicator. This gray zone, that is for RSI 60-40 zone. Whenever this blue line, sky means can line, come in this gray zone, that will be a range market. And whenever the line will be here, you will get white candles plotted on the chart, right? So I hope it's clearly understood. So always follow this white candle. Whenever you are in a trade and you get a white candle, you can book a partial profit. Whenever you want to exit the trade, and whenever you get a white candle, you can book a partial profit accordingly. And when there is no condition match and white candles are also there, even there is a flat 50 MA, you can you do not have to enter in the trade. You can see here 50 MA is flat, white candles is also there, and there is no DI plus DI minus confirmation, and even the ADX line is going down. None of the condition is matching, so do not enter in this type of risky trades, guys. See, I have given you this PDF not for showpiece. It is generally a logical based, to understand, guide you what exactly the signal shows, what color shows what. This is for that. You can see here, this is the first signal, long normal blue signal, normal blue signal. When this comes, whenever the di plus di minus, directional index plus minus condition is matched, we have already make the all logic part in that, right? So whenever you get this type of signal, you can keep in mind that here, di plus di minus condition is matched. Whenever you get this type of arrow, that indicate that there is an RSI confirmation. Whenever you get this both together, that indicates DA plus DA minus as well as RSI conditions. We, for range bound market, or everything conditions we are matching as per my experience. And whenever the condition match, then only it shows this signal, right? And when there is normal signal, you can see long and short. That indicates you there is no RSI confirmation, there is no DI plus DA minus confirmation, right? Always keep in mind. Okay, and you can see here as well, what color says what candle color says what. White candles, when it comes, whenever the RSI is between 60-40 zone, that comes white candles, white hollow candles, right? So you can change the color as well, in going TG settings, below indicator settings. You can change the color if you want for this, and you can see these blue and purple candles that indicate overbought and oversold zone. Where for sell, you can see the, if the RSI goes below 25, it will show you this type of candles, and if the RSI goes above 75, it will show this type of candles. It will be easy to understand the overbought and oversold zone on the chart itself. In the supporting indicator, you can see what color shows what easily. Here it is explained. So please, I would recommend you to please take a print of this, color print of this simple 8 page logical indicator settings. Understand, keep in your mind, and then go for light. See, when to buy, people are saying when to buy, kab buy karna hai, when to buy, don't know. So when to buy, here we have already mentioned the logic. You have to understand the logic. See, my indicator is totally manual and logical indicator. If condition match, enter. If condition does not match, skip the trade. You can see here RSI. First is RSI condition. For buy, it should be above 55 or 60, right? DI plus condition, it should be above 20. DI minus, in the inverse, it should be below 20. Moving average, candle should be above moving average. You can see here first confirmation 50 MA. You can see second confirmation, multi-time frame table shows bullish bearish, right? I'll show you example of for this bullish bearish too in the next point. Third condition, DI plus DI minus and RSI. See, all the condition are matching, then and then only the signal will perform. If condition will not match, it, you will be easily trapped over there. So always make sure, please refer this buy trend. This is for buy trend conditions. You can see here sell trend condition. For sell, what you have to follow, right? And you can see here how you can identify the range bound market using this type of indicators. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 different indicators. 5 different indicators, how you can confirm the range bound market. For RSI, for DA plus minus, for this 50 MA multi-time from dashboard also indicates you the sideways market. There are many ways to confirm the sideways market, right? So you have to understand the logic behind that, understand the point. You can see here directional index A and B, DI plus and DI minus both are below 20 or both are above 20. That indicates range bound market. If DI minus plus minus are moving parallel to 20 line, 20 line, you can see here, this is the 20 line, right? You can see here both are moving parallel, right? That indicates range market. RSI is in this zone, that indicates range market, white candles, right? Multi time frame table shows 50-50 data for intraday. This is also a range market. There are many confirmations, guys. You have to trust my setup. And here we have also mentioned the risky trades. Those who want to do risky trades, you can refer these as well, right? Now, I hope this condition is clear. This is the 50 MA confirmation buy sell. Range bound market is also over. Now let's see this bullish bearish confirmation. Let's understand this multi time frame table, how it help you to get the confirmation trade as well as the trapping trade. See, this is the multi time frame table. It shows 21 EMA fast EMA data from 1 minute to 1 month, right? So for buy conditions, you have to look for minimum 70% check marks, green check marks. You can see here the green check marks. For intraday, you have to look 1 minute to 4 hour or 1 day, depends on you. Minimum 70% it show bullish green, right? Then and then only you have to enter in the specific conditions. Race condition also need to be confirmed, right? At the same point, like RSI, DI plus DI minus and 50 EMA. Then you can go for a buy. Same for sells, you have to always look for 70% bearish red dots for entering for sell position, and the race condition should match also, right? Whenever there is 50% data for intraday or for swing trading, it shows 1 2 3 4 bearish and 1 2 3 4 bullish. Do not enter. It's a range market. You can easily identify the trades, trapping trades with this data, guys. This is very powerful tool. This is very powerful, table. Always make sure you refer this table before entering in specific trades, right? Whenever it shows 50% bullish bearish, do not enter. I hope it's understood to you. Next, white candles done. Okay. Also, you will see the overbought, oversold. Okay, now let's understand the logic of overbought, oversold. I already explained earlier, but when you have to exit and for overbought and oversold, when you can trail, we'll discuss. See, these candles you can see on the chart whenever you are working trading. You will see these overbought and oversold candles. When to exit and when to entry. See, whenever you are in the trade, let's say example you are in this long trade is performing well, it's making higher high candles, right? Whenever you see a lower low candle after this overbought zone, you can exit the trade. Whenever you see lower high candles, you can exit the trade or book a partial profit or full profit, right? I do not recommend it for full trailing. You can even trail a stop loss, but I generally do not recommend for that. Though if you are an experienced trader, you can book your, at the same time you have to match other conditions as well. Let's say example, you can see here, there is a long signal, market also gap up. If you have continue the trade, you can get that benefit as well, right? And the full market is bullish, right? Full market is bullish. So always look for, if you are in a trade, if you are in working on overbought, oversold, you can book a profit based on support resistance. Else, when you see the lower low in this overbought zone, you can book a profit accordingly. Similar for sell. Okay, I do not recommend for risky trades. This is only for experienced traders. So I hope this overbought, oversold zone is clear. Okay. Next is, many people are saying that, sir, s- after matching all the conditions, signal do not perform. What to do in that case? Now let understand, whenever the conditions are matching but signal is not performing, how to check that? Okay, you can see here, uh, there was a long signal here, right? It was huge gap up due to good news, positive news. You can see after that also market has performed very well. You get a sell signal, you get a buy signal. This is the normal signal, but I just want to give you an example. I'm showing you this. Let's say example, you are getting all conditions match over here, right? But market has not performed. What is the reason behind? Reason is, first, there is a range market. You can see here, it's a range market, white candles, right? What is the next reason? Market has already performed very well. Its 80% juice is already over. It should have some correction, and the next, signal, there will be very rare juice left. So it will not perform that well. Even also that you can see here, that is a range market. So there is a no trade zone here, right? Let me show you some other conditions. here the range market after the signal, so it's not like that. At me, I want to show you that conditions are matching but signal are not performing. Yes, this also always look for this. Make sure whenever there is a gap up or gap down, you can see here there is a market gap up, and the first candle you're getting in signal long with all conditions match. Do not enter in this type of means signals. Whenever there is a huge gap up, huge gap down, you get a signal on the first candle. Do not enter because every condition will be matched, but on the other side they are the trapping signals on the first candle. Okay, so do not enter in this type of trades. Let's say another example of, okay, you can see here you get a sell signal, you get a sell signal on the earlier day. Market has opened very gap down, right? Next you get a long signal and again sell signal. You can see the juice is over. Here you will say like, sir, every condition are match. Market has it's below 50 EMA, DA plus DA minus condition is match, RSI condition match. Why it's not performing? Because of this whole gap is, its juice is already over. That's the reason it has not performed that well. Okay. And next update, last point, in the new update, we many of the people will be see that flag signal. You can see here the flag signal. What that indicates? This is the exit points, guys. Whenever you enter in a short signal, you will see this flag signal green, and for buy you will see red signals. You can see here as well. For buy, you can see this flags. Market open gap up. You again flag. You can see the flag that indicate the exit points. If you are in a profit, your trade is profitable and you get a flag signal or on the chart, you can book your profit partially or you can trail it if rest of the conditions still matching on the same point. Okay, so you can take it for profit booking zone, this flag signal. I hope it's understood to everyone. And guys, I really recommend to please refer this in detail, this PDF, print it out, color print it out, understand it, understand the logic behind the indicator, right? Why multi confirmations help you in a better trading, smoothing your trading journey, right? All points are really logical and helpful for your future trading. Okay, so if you like my video, if you like my hard work, I'll request you to like, share, subscribe. Please write a comment what you like in my indicator, how you like my indicator in the comment section. And still, if you guys have any doubt, feel free to contact me on my number. Below in the scrolling text, you will see my contact details. You can contact me anytime. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank for visiting, viewing this full video. Right. And any confusion, you can feel free. My doors are open for you anytime. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.